craziest bastards I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE Raw review, and we start off the show with, yes, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Fuck yeah, finally, they're back and they're ready to rock and actually give the mic to Paul Heyman. Always gold. And it looks like for this reinstatement, what needed to happen was Brock Lesnar needed to apologize to JBL and Cole for what he did to them. Although the F5 to Michael Cole was hilarious, this was even funnier, the apology. Michael Cole shit his pants almost, but all he got out of it was a noogie. Hell yeah, funny shit. And Paul Heyman just rocks the goddamn mic. You cannot go wrong when you give him a microphone. Jesus, the beast for business is Brock Lesnar, and he's back and he's ready to go after that belt, and I cannot wait for that. And I think he's just such a beast. He's more of a believable champion that you cannot destruct. Where Seth Rollins, he plays a lot of that sneaky bullshit, yes, which worked a lot for like Ric Flair's and that type. But Brock Lesnar is just like, how can we do this? Later on down at the end of the show, we see how they're gonna try to do it. So, hey, it's gonna be badass, in my opinion. I don't know, what do you guys think? Brock versus Rollins, boom, comment down here. Moving on, Ambrose versus KANE. And, you know, the usual good stuff, good match, and Dean Ambrose is actually going for Dirty Deeds to pick up the win here on the big guy, but, well, not the big guy, but a big guy, the big red demon that is. Rollins comes on out, obviously, for the distraction and for the suck up to KANE. This allows KANE to hit the choke slam as Dean was going off the top rope, eats the pin, and, well, backstage we get Seth Rollins trying to recruit KANE back into the family, his family. Same thing later on with J&J, and they all just, you know, shrug it off and walk away from Seth Rollins, leaving him shitting his pants. And that's just, yeah, he's shitting himself. He does not want to face Brock Lesnar alone, although he says he will. Then we have primetime players versus the Ascension. The Ascension, jeez. And, well, the tag team champs, they finish off the Ascension pretty easily. And, you know, it is what it is. The Ascension, though, is starting to get a little bit more, I don't know, believability in a tag team instead of what they did when they first came up to the roster. So looks like you will have a decent tag eventually. It's just going to take some time to gel with the rest of the crowd, and the tag team division has been weak for a very, very long time. So, hey, let them roll with it, and no more down in the old time, guys. Anyway, Sheamus versus Reigns. Let me tell you what, this was badass, vicious, brutal battle. These guys beat the shit out of each other. Legit beat the fuck out of each other hardcore. And yeah, we didn't need to have a winner, but it was a nice match to have because Reigns was supposed to win, you know, the briefcase, but Sheamus got it. And a heel's way better having the briefcase, obviously. But Bray Wyatt shows up on the Tron, having a little tea party with, it looks like he's talking to Roman Reigns' daughter, although she's not even there in the picture. But this is enough to lure a father to go searching in fear. So he runs off. That's that. We don't get a fucking match at all. And the whole time, like I said, Bray Wyatt wasn't talking to anyone, just lured Reigns back and just getting inside his head. It's a great build toward their match coming up at Battleground, so badass. Then you have Neville versus Kofi. Yes, the New Day sucks. They come on down. Clearly, Primetime also comes down to try to even the odds. The Red Arrow finishes Kofi easily, and Neville is just awesome, just simply awesome. Kofi, in his own, he's badass too. He just doesn't have that charisma like some others do, but he's very, very talented. I won't take that away from him. Then King Barrett. I thought it was King What's Up, although yes, King What's Up did show up on the Tron and just made me laugh. He's just killing it. He's doing awesome. R-Truth, I love that dude. He's awesome. And we have a match against Zack Ryder. Did you expect anything less? Jobber versus Jobber here, pretty much. But one Jobber's on the lower end of the totem pole and eats a bullhammer. And that is that for the King. Then Cena comes on out delivers a great speech. Yes, indeed. And Kevin Owens obviously shows up. He wants this match at Battleground, and he wants to solidify himself by getting that U.S. Championship and what it means to everyone. And they're making the belts. So, besides tag team belts, they're not really doing much with, but the IC belt, the US belt, and the World Heavyweight Championship belt, they're making them fucking really mean something. It's not getting tossed around. People are fighting for it, like Ryback's promo backstage, the interview. That was just sick, awesome, badass. It's believable that it means that much. And that's what's going on here with John Cena and Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens, he goes the route of being the foreigner, the bad, evil foreigner, and speaks French. We all know Cena knows French himself, so we get a back and forth in French, and then Cena has to go and up one on Kevin Owens, speaks Chinese. Badass, let me tell you. The guy's smart, the guy's talented. John Cena is good. All right, he is good, and Kevin Owens is awesome. He's our guy. He's the IWC's guy. He's the YWC's guy. He is every fan out there that is just sick of seeing the same old shit. Their guy. So yes, we're cheering for fucking Owens, but don't take anything away from John Cena, because every match he's in, seriously, they're good. So give it to him. Then the Bellas versus Naomi and Tamina. And obviously the Bellas now have Alicia Fox with her. Looks like they're building a little army of Bellas. So we'll see where this is going. Clearly it's going to be for Paige to come on up with her little army, and we'll see who takes over and causes change, or we just stay in the same old routine of divas. This was a whatever. Decent match, I guess. We go for the rear view, and Tamina gets thrown into the ass cheeks of Naomi. And just the big monster forearm from Nikki, and the rack attack. Yes, indeed. Fucking rack attack. Always finishes them off. And Naomi's shoes were not working correctly. I noticed one of the shoes were not glowing. Well, that's probably why this happened. Then we have Ryback versus Mark Henry with the jobber intro. Where? No wig split, none of that shit. Anyway, Ryback, in the end, you had Big Show commentary, just coaching Henry on like he needs it. But the point is, Ryback tries some new tricks and hits a 3.5-star frog splash for the finish, picking up the win. Hell yes. Yes, the big guy was a flyback. Yeah, that was great shit. And Big Show gets into the ring with Mark Henry, disappointed. You had this. Anyway, you get a little push back and forth. You see this feud coming again for the 917th time. Holy shit. After Ryback, and we have Ryback, Miz, and Big Show in a three-way triple threat for the IC belt. Why the fuck is the Miz in the middle of this? But hey, whatever. And it looks like Big Show even was talking, why the fuck is Miz in it? But anyway, that's what's going to happen. And backstage, like I said, Ryback delivered a great interview. Awesome. Just talking about how much that championship belt meant to him, and his family came together after 15 years of not speaking together, his mom and dad, and they watched them, together win that. So that was badass. So yes, IC championship. This reminds me of fucking back in the day with like Ultimate Warrior, when he got the belt, and just everybody, that was the belt to get you to that next level. It's that time to do that again. Then we have Ziggler versus Rose in a very goddamn quick match. And killer super kick. Adam Rose goes off the top turnbuckle, eats that motherfucker. He is done. Rosa Mendez was not helpful at all. And Lana comes in, and we get we drop the hair of Lana. She's got really, really long hair. Did not know that. But the makeout session between the two has Rusev backstage, furious, throwing his goddamn crutches, breaking shit, falls down, and then Summer Rae comes in for a helping crutch. She hands him one of the crutches back. It looks like this may be the new dime piece for Rusev. Yes, he loves his blonde chicks. She may not be Russian, but she could play it, so hell with it. I see that happening. And then we have Triple H and Steph talking to J&J and Kane backstage. They spoke to Rollins earlier. They say, you want the fuck family back? You want to get the band back together, that is? You know what you have to do. You have to apologize. So they're working these guys into it. You gotta fucking listen to Rollins. He's sincere. We need to get this back on track and protect the authority. So then Rollins comes on out. invites Kane and J&J for an apology, and he does. He tries his badassness of apologies here. Like, he tries. Begging. Yes, practically begging here. And, well, they don't look up very, you don't think they're going to, right? Brock Lesnar comes on down with Paul Heyman, and you're like, oh boy. But now look like they're backing each other. So in the ring, Brock Lesnar stalks these motherfuckers hardcore, and it looks like everyone's in fear. And then they basically say, good luck, Seth. J&J and Kane bounce on out. Brock Lesnar jumps up onto the apron as usual, but Kane does attack from behind, and the band is back together. We get the beat down to Lesnar, but Lesnar does hit a lot of suplexes to Seth Rollins, which he deserved, and the crowd just wants one more. One more. That was just great shit. But in the end, Brock Lesnar gets beat down. The big red demon, the monster Kane, choke slams and this and that, and then they attack his knee. They bust his knee all open and shit. Well, not open, but they bust it up with a chair on the turn post there, and just looks like a huge babyface turn for Brock Lesnar, and I hope he regains that championship. The reigning and defending champion, Brock Lesnar. So, things to look forward to, and if Brock Lesnar can beat the odds here coming into Battleground, or will he? I don't see him needing any backup. We'll see what they decide to go with. But Brock Lesnar, shall he become champ once again, going into SummerSlam and all that good shit, rolling Survivor Series? You know, basically right now we are building for Mania. You know it. So what are we gonna do? Comment down here. What do you guys think? I believe Brock Lesnar gets this championship belt, and we build up for, say, a Dean Ambrose winning the Royal Rumble, and who knows? Yeah, things could change just like that. Anyway, guys, go to sonsofwrestling.com, click on the t-shirts. You want some? Come get some. And that's where the badass shirts are available. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.